All right. Welcome back, guys. I'm gonna make a short, quick video on update on this Fibonacci speed fan video. Um, so it's just gonna be quick and just kind of looking forward to what might happen, um, and what I kind of expect is gonna happen. All right, so I made a video here, and I think I made a video here. So a week has passed since I've posted a video, and look, we seem to be respecting the 200 moving average, which is good. But I'm not gonna be shocked if we get something like this. Let's see, where is my arrow? If we get something like this, a retest of the fractal, and then we get a test going to this trend line here, which I know it's gonna get frustrating, because there is obviously the 200 MA test retest that we're respecting, and again, this is just because I feel we're gonna retest this fractal line, which, if you guys aren't aware, this fractal line is big in terms of what can happen for AMC specifically, because obviously this fractal line, this one right here, um, it goes from if you've seen my other videos, this is very important. January 21st, the mini squeeze top, January 21st, and this is November 2016, and December 2016, and January 2017, which is this fractal's hitting that. So go back and see my other videos explaining why this fractal is important in our history and what I'm expecting to happen. So we in the next week or so, we are going to retest this fractal line just like we did the first time we did here. So we got massively rejected. The offering happened, and we haven't had any news on the offering being over, right? So in the meantime, we are gonna retest the fractal line, and we might get rejected one more time, and then get support in this little mini trend line right here. This trend line happened from all-time low 1 and possibly 2, and then breaking out of this, and then finally getting into this area, and then retesting this final fractal. Which, when I say final fractal, doesn't mean that there's no more fractals after this. There is, but I haven't necessarily put time into it to work whatever is going to happen next. But I feel like this one right here is going to launch us into this one, and this one we're going to launch out of this one. So earnings is coming in August, so I feel like this is going to play itself out, and we're going to see price action going upwards in July into August. We're going to see that, because I feel even if we get this fail in the next week or so, if this fail of the fractal, and then coming down to hit possibly 150, and then finally break out, we are going to start retesting all of this, and then start upwards finally. So this is where I'm looking at right now, but there's also a possibility that from this retest we retest the high, and possibly get something like this, like that, retest of that, like that, retest that, get rejected, and then possibly retest this fractal within the next 2 or 3 weeks or so, and then from there we'll see what else occurs. Maybe like this, and then breaking out. So I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. Obviously, I'm not saying I know the future, but um, for the foreseeable future, the week and a half or so, I feel we're going to start finally breaking out of um, this fractal right here, and that's going to be important for us to get out of this zone because it'll allow us to finally leave this forever and start working our way upwards. That this to me signifies uh, the bullish resurgence for AMC and its recovery overall on the chart. I mean, obviously the recovery in the fundamentals has been going on, but for the chart, this breakout right here and another higher high and another higher low, this is the bottom, guys. This will be the bottom, and this fractal and this fractal will help establish that, specifically because we're getting support on the EMA 200 MA. So I think that's great. And just looking at the moving averages, this is tight and winding. This the 200 moving average, the 21 SMA, the 50 moving average, almost getting close to a golden cross, and then the 100 moving average, which already got a cross from the 50 to 100. So this is going to be the big one here, and of course the 100 crossing over the 200 is also significant as well. And I think all of that is coming around this area here. We're going to have the golden cross possibly crossing the fractal line here. So we shall see. If those of you that have paid attention to the last two videos that I posted about this fractal line, if we go straight, we just trade sideways, this crossover is going to happen next week, next Friday. And if we fail, obviously we test and we fail, this little crossover here in the bottom is going to happen within a couple weeks, 10 days or so. So it's coming. This crossover is coming. We just got to see how extreme it is and how violent it is and how volatile it is. But for the meantime, I mean, this is very spicy for me. I've been waiting for this fractal to play out for a long time, and it played out once and it got rejected, and now it's going to looking to play out the second time, possibly get rejected again, and the final bounce of this trend line, and then getting out of this zone, hopefully. So that's all I got for you guys. If like and subscribe, and if you guys want to see a live, let me know. I can probably do that maybe sometime during the week. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys.